So this is like the top video right now when you search for Algorand. It's from CryptoZX, which has 61,000 subscribers. And yeah, we're gonna take a look and we're gonna take a listen and see what's up with this. I haven't watched it. I think it's fun to go into these and just have no idea what they're about to say. So my reactions are really raw, and I haven't had time.
All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Algorand family. Appreciate you
By the way, I do like these. I do like these bubbles. I think these are kind of fun. That's a fun way to look at it. I should use those more on the show.
guys. But yeah, let's take a look at what's happening with Algorand today and what we could be expecting going into obviously this upcoming weekend. But looking across the board, you are seeing the market picking up traction yet again, and I'm sure at this point everyone knows what happened with the market. If not, if you have been away for the day, I will kind of briefly go over what's happening. But again, if you want to see more of these Algorand updates on a regular basis, do let me know in the comments down below. So starting off,
Did they? Let's see. They do. I love these Algorand updates.
comparing Algorand, against the broader market, it is down about 3.2% on the daily time frame. If we're looking at it on the hourly time frame, though, it's up about 1.7%, which is great. So we'll definitely take that. Price currently sitting at 46.4 cents, down 3% as mentioned in USD, but we're up 2.1% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap at about 3.85 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $800 million. But yeah, before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for you guys. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So
that goes ditto for me, by the way. And yeah, I never like. I'm actually really careful. People will say like, "How much should I buy this?" I'm like, I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't know I don't know anything about you. I don't know what your risk profile is. I don't know, what your net worth is, what your situation is, how much you can afford to lose. So I don't. I just say this is what I'm doing. If you want to do it too, feel free. If you don't, cool. Um, yeah, I just think I think it would actually be irresponsible to give people advice over the internet on finances other than really basic stuff like risk management and that kind of thing.
looking at the dominance index, you guys know it's not a crypto ZX update unless we talk about what's happening with the dominance index. Let me show you guys on the hourly time frame. So take a look at this. So of course we know that the dominance has been pretty much going down since November 21st. And around this time, we know our good old friend Gary Gensler made an announcement that he will be stepping down, no longer going to be the SEC chair. And here we are. Since then, the dominance actually did coincidentally start going down. And again, not a coincidence at the end of the day. Obviously, maybe a lot of people, a lot of big players were kind of on the sideline, especially for altcoins, waiting for that Gary Gensler announcement to come, and that happened. So since then, dominance went down. But of course, as we went down to the likes of 54.75%, we we saw Bitcoin breaking out about 48 hours ago to that six-figure price point, took the dominance up to the likes of 57%. And yet again, now we are seeing the dominance falling down. And of course, if you watch my market analysis update, you guys know, we saw a major shakeout after hitting the six-figure price point, and this was needed. Welcome to the crypto space, especially if you're new.
Right. And I mean that's what's going to happen. I had a big sell order. I think what happened the first time is I think probably people figured most people are going to put their sell orders at 100K, so they'll put theirs at 98K to hit it before it gets there, because they probably figured other people might do that. And that's probably actually pretty smart. But I was thinking like, yeah, maybe I should have done 98 instead, but like I hit it anyway, so who cares? The thing about this is like it's interesting to look at, but I don't know what it really tells you. I what usually when I watch technical analysis videos, it's like explanatory of what happened, but I rarely see it actually giving useful information, because they'll say like, well, if we hit this price support, we'll go up to this level, and if we don't, then we'll go down. It's like, oh, so basically it can go up or down. No kidding. I still have yet to be truly convinced by most technical analysis that I see, and this hasn't done much to change that.
This is part of a regular current.
Which is not to say that it's not interesting, but it is what it is. We had a lot of chats, by the way. Yeah, Crypto Felix says, let's hear your thoughts on the pullback. Yeah, I mean, I kind of gave them at the beginning of the stream, but like this is pretty natural, And we pulled back to like 40 some, the mid 40 cents. I mean, we would have been begging for that a month ago, right? I just don't think it's a big deal. It's just natural. Some people are going to sell when it goes up a lot. Some people are going to sell off. I mean, it's exactly what you see with these rug pulls too. It's if you have a lot of insiders who got a really really good price on the coin. I mean, that's why you have these rug pulls, because they got in cheap, so they're going to make a money. They want to make money, So as soon as it goes up, they sell and it comes back down. It's just not that complicated.
It's literally, we dropped 12% for BTC. As people started getting mega bullish on Bitcoin after it broke out of the 100,000, which is mega bullish. And right now, even if you look at it, Bitcoin is in a massive upward trajectory. But I think this was needed to shake out, all the futures trades, and that did happen. And now you can see, the price
Sell
of
orders.
Bitcoin is picking up like it never left, and we could be actually heading towards the $100,000 by tomorrow morning, and that would not be a surprise because if you
And he was right. We just checked. We just saw that it's back over 100,000. This is what happens, And what he's explaining. That's exactly what happened to Algorand. There's some people that are in profit, and they're going to take some profit. So you're going to get pullbacks, and then people are still excited about crypto because we're in the bull run, so it'll keep going up. And it's already headed back up. Bitcoin's already back up over 100,000. Algorand's going in the right direction. It's just natural part of the cycle.
we want to put this into perspective, Bitcoin only needs a move of about 2.34% for it to get back up to the 100K. So that would be great to see. And with the dominance falling like this, I think this could cause the likes of some of these altcoins to start picking up traction again, including Algorand. But speaking about Algorand, if you're looking at it on the daily time frame, you guys can see, of course, we're still above the key resistance. Yes, we're still above this key resistance, which is, of course, now come as a level of support. But what's quite interesting this time around.
Well, actually, that is interesting. Hold on. So he says about 42.6. Yeah, I never even hit that 42. Actually hit higher up before now. Yeah, it's actually 46 now, but it actually only got down to about 40, a little under 44. Maybe really touched the 43, but never hit that resistance line. So interesting.
For me, when I'm analyzing the price of Algorand, is that we didn't even retest. So of course, after you break out a key resistance, usually a significant resistance, is treated like a major support. Usually, it does turn into support. But what the crazy thing right now is we didn't even retest it, if I'm not mistaken. Let's actually take a look at it on the hourly. There you go. Yeah, we did not even retest that key resistance. And again, that tells you about the significant of the momentum currently still. Of course, when we broke out of there, remember, as I said just a few seconds ago, when you break out of a major key resistance, you expect that resistance to turn into support. That's exactly that's the first thing the price of Algorand did after we broke out. Look at that. Broke out of them.
Why isn't this the resistance level? They even got a line there, and that's it. Just fell a little bit below that and then popped back up. That makes more sense to me, if I'm being honest.
Major key resistance, a few bounces literally at that key support, and then of course we headed towards that 60 cents.
Wait, but it wasn't. It's like above that. I mean, here it is, I guess, but I mean, it almost seems like this is my thing with technical analysis. Like a lot of it's like they have this theory and then they kind of fudge it to fit the theory, but it didn't hit that line. It hit this line, it hit this line up, this green line. It didn't hit the white line. It hit that once, kind of. This is a resistance line, and it's not even close to that. Why wouldn't it be like here? Maybe that would make more sense. Yeah, underneath. I'm sorry, I'm pointing to the bottom of this thing. I guess you can't see my cursor.
Price point saw a very nice healthy correction. If you want to put the correction in terms of percentage, about a 30% drop. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, whoa, 30% drop is insane. But let's kind of go back down memory lane. From November 4th, if you picked it up, you saw Algorand go up 458%. Can't be forgetting that. After 458%, a 30% drop. Are we serious, guys? That is amazing to see. So, so far.
It is, although one thing to think about, it takes a lot more percentage to get back up to something than it does to come down. Does that make sense? So, let's say I'm at $1 and I pull back to 50 cents. That's a 50% drop. Well, I need a 100% drop from 50 cents, or I'm sorry, 100% in gain at 50 cents to get back up to $1. So you do have to. I still think he's correct that this is a healthy correction. Nothing outside of what I would expect, but it is important to keep that in mind. When you say 30% drop, that's a lot more than 30% gain. I still think it's yeah, well, we can see. I mean, obviously, a 30% drop is far less than a 458% increase, even given what I said. But it is important to keep in mind.
So good, especially if you're looking at it on the hourly time frame. It doesn't look as bad as you guys might think, especially the fact that we still did not retest this key support, and that really is bullish to me. So I'm liking the way it's currently sitting, and of course the targets are the same right now. And yes, I'll repeat this 1,000 times. We have not left the bear market zone for Algorand. I know some people don't like hearing this, but yes, it's true. The bear market cycle comes to an end once we get back in the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And as of now, we haven't seen that, but that would be the next target once we break out. For the next move, the next leg up would be that major resistance around the 69 cents price point. If that is able to clear out, I think we could see some excitement up, probably that dollar price point that a lot of people are waiting for. So so far so good in terms of market valuation for Algorand. It is around 3.8 billion. And yeah, honestly, I could see that next leg up be quite a major one, especially with the dominance, the way it's still holding. It still wants to continue to fall, and that is going to be a bullish thing for altcoins. And Algorand, I think, is going to take advantage of that, just basing it off of the move that we have seen over the course of the last 2 weeks. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are you guys doing right now? What are your personal predictions in terms?
Yeah. So Bart Reefin, welcome to the show, says, what is your end of the year prediction? And, I usually don't make especially short-term predictions. I did change I was thinking Algorand would do around $2 to $3, but I didn't expect this movement this early and so strongly. So I'm now thinking like maybe 3 to 5 is pretty reasonable. Some people disagree. There's still a lot of like really bearish predictions on Algorand. It will do by the end of the year. I mean, I have no idea. I really didn't expect it to start popping off until probably like it did last year around end of January, early February. So to see it like popping off the way it is already, I think that's pretty impressive. That's really bullish. So I think we could see $5 easily. Not really sure about the end of the year. I don't think 75 cents is out of the question though.